Hello, I'm PhantomDogman and welcome to your Tri-Delete episode 7. In previous episode we started that Leslie wrote and then I figured out that video was deployed. But then again, we went to party and started talking about if we should be really stopping forcing to people stop selling liquid alcohol stuff, and I stop episode in of that now. There's stock in abundant because something happens to its shade, and then that's it might be making background noise, and then again I could close my door, but then again it won't be getting in, and don't tell me that fire stop in fireplace. Hopefully it will be going. Hey, add me your boss. What I mean is Oh, please, don't tell me more. Well, now I'm gonna end it. I can tell it's not going to let me get away with this son, so I'd be better come out with something quick. I guess I really admire. I'll take it into your adorable yeah, I'll take it your. I'll take it to your job, to your friends, everything. Even if you don't act like it sometimes. Leslie says ranges up in shown of all expressions, all as emotion. Were you listening to a thing I just said? Under all that, you can still call me dictator. Oh, come on now. All the talk was of how much dictations you really are. I take it that man asks questions to try and do what's right. He doesn't blindly follows order. That's why I respect you both. And what it is, Lessie, or I should be saying, was a soft affection at the small farm's Leslie's face. It's nice to see him happy again. A smile suits him a lot better than that clump brown. Oh, you Richard. Leslie's tone suddenly turned serious again. Almost too serious. Now that we poured our heads out to each other, I need to tell you something important, and what's that? Well, I'm not gonna just blow. Wait, what the fuck? I just skipped out dialogues. Well, I'm not gonna just blow it out. It's a secret. Lay it down. And you still. Fuck. Why the fuck I'm skipping dialogue? It's impatiently beckons me closer. Curious, I scoot towards the edge of the bed, leaning into to listen. I'm not sure what could possibly be so. And what happened? Probably you know what happened there. And Anne grabs back on my ear and pulls me down. Then I think I know. Oh. They say, okay. Well, because of this probably previous episode goal would be longer. Leslie's soft lips are pressed against mine. Suppose is. No, I won't be saying that. This can't be happening. Did I fall asleep? Leslie holds the kiss for a little longer. Fingers tightly coiled in my head. Because this is below visual no, then you aren't dreaming. But after a few seconds, he lets go. I quickly pull back, touching into my legs. A mortally look of horror instantly crosses Leslie's face. I don't think he realized what he was doing either. It was drink, wasn't it? Or that's what's the word is. Richard, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean those. Suppose. I fucking know that he was saying about drink. He covered his face with his hands. Beckett and me tracked his fingers. It's like he thinks I'm going to start shouting at him. What? Am I that scary? Found geese doesn't add anybody, does it? And well, actually, kissing isn't natural, or I don't know, some natural thing. Case kissing case or infant country that was, I forgot. Like, I don't know. What was that for, but show? Like, shows us up to, I don't know. Under a moment of hesitation, I leaned closer to Leslie, gently pulling his hands away from his face. He is so wide-eyed and impressed. I'd better say what is like, because he doesn't wear it often. Just between you and me, boss. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Really, Richard, really. Richard. Well, I'm not sure what was before when the story takes place, but... Okay. This time I'm the one for case, Leslie, pressing him into the bed. Oh, this is otherwise around. He sent weight back to my head. Wind cross grabbing and pulling a lot stronger than his normal rolls, that's for sure. He lets out the soft whimper when I nip and circle his bottom lip, playful tugging at it with my teeth. They share a string of light kisses, but I can't keep myself from tasting my tongue into his mouth, savoring his little mouths of delight. I'm in a daze myself. We almost had a close relationship, me and Leslie, but neither of us ever dared to push beyond that unspoken line. But as I covered Leslie's lips with kisses, vanilla empressment in the way I'm always dreaming of doing. I can tell how satisfying it feels. I care so much for them, more than anything or anyone else. Boss, partner, friend. Does it really matter? He's here with me. He wants me. And that's all that I can bring myself to care about. All of this grateful Peter. Our lips pressed together other, forcing me to steal breath in between Leslie's native kiss. He's really getting into it. He says his thing rubbing between my legs. Okay, that's maybe too formal. Okay, never mind that. I swear, he's so unfree at the ball that I can't help myself. If I didn't know he was drunk, I don't think I'd be able to keep my hands off him. There's black screen. Finally, I draw back just enough to suck in some much needed air. Leslie nose against my ear, murmuring softly against it. I hope I won't forget this in the morning, but if I do, you have my permission to remind me. I'm not sure if I will be remember this. Yeah, sure. The full extent of what we did suddenly hits me like frying pan in the face. And pull away more, jerking a brake and letting out a coat, turning my head over to one side. We're sure gonna be interesting tomorrow, eh? Also, can we resume our normal business after this? I sure hope I didn't just make the dumbest mistake of my life. Maybe we should, leave the until and late on. It's getting pretty late, don't you think, boss, eh? And he's sleeping, isn't he? I still glance back over at Leslie, unsure how he'll respond. He says softly raise and falls, and quiet breaths flutter out from his partner's lips. Okay, I assume he is sleeping. You think I won't see that one coming. And you talk it to yourself or to what? With a sec, I slid off onto the floor, leaning back against the side of the bed and finally it started in fireplace. And now we, at least in this apartment, we don't have a radiation system or whatever it's called. I guess I'll keep pickle and more things over until Leslie wakes up. Thanks to his insistent touching, I can actually fall asleep right now. Now just thinking, and Well, whatever happens after tonight, I can't say I have any regrets. Oh, maybe I could... I know, I don't think I could have waited for 10 minutes. You're really something, boss. That's for sure. And I like you just the way you are. Hypocrisy, narcolepsy, and all. I wouldn't have it any other way. What the fuck? Oh, is this... I stumbled into the office, breaking out a long yawn. I haven't pulled an all-nighter like that since my college days. Now I understand why. Slumping in the measure, I clicked down my coffee and tried to slap myself awake. We got work to do today, so hopefully Leslie isn't too late. I dropped him off around 4 a.m. at his apartment, but I managed to get more sleep than I did. You know, maybe I should just go bring the full coffee pot in here. I get a feeling I'm gonna need it. But what about other focus? Wait, nice, these volunteers are other here. People working in similar jobs. I race instantly back to my feet, wandering back to the door in ace, just as reach for Samtel. Good morning. Oh, wow. Do you really auto-scream in my ear, thing? Richard. I'm happy to see you though, but really. Leslie pinches here with agreements, running playful at me. Oh, you look terrible. Sit down, I broke some donuts. So I'll fix you up right quick. Thanks for the food. I let Leslie steer me back to my chair, and I stuffed a donut into my mouth. It's good, but I trade all the donut in the food for a few hours of sleep. And Richard goes asleep. We sit in unusual silence for a little while, munching on our breakfast and sipping coffee. Normally, we'd be chattering about various things right now, but I can't bring myself to look Leslie in the eye. Not after the last night. Well, stupid won't turn it off, and you know what that means. I never felt so awkward in my life. Are we just going to pretend it didn't happen, or... Richard, what's the matter? Nothing. I mean, Leslie cuts out to me with a mouthful of donut, gazes at me curiously as she chose. I don't know why there's something itching in my nose. It definitely doesn't seem spaced, that's for sure. You look like a kid who just got caught peeping up Grail's skirt. Really? Why is it that saying? Really? What's eating you? I don't like this silence. It gives me the EBGBs. Nothing? It's nothing, boss. Listen, why don't we get started on work? We need to go over some new findings. It still seems pretty suspicious, but eventually notes. I can tell if he's playing dumb, or he really can't remember. You know, he's properly isolated. About Eastman. I think we need more information on everything, including him, before we go to the AVP. We blow our cover too early. We risk losing out on more leads, more potential source. We should place this smart. Hey, there's still a lot of we don't know. Leslie's case abstractly essentially during a band between a sugar dust thinkers. Is that space is space of operations? How many warehouses does he have? Are there other key players in his business? I say we need to send out some agents to figure out the key details. Don't want to rush into anything. Send out address. That reminds me, what happened to Earl? The guy I sent to scope outside speak yesterday. I didn't see him come into work today, and he didn't call me like he was supposed to do. Boss, I need to make a call. I sent Earl out last night, but he hasn't come in yet. Oh, Alright, then let me stop you. I reach for the phone and quickly dial Earl's own number. And ring, and it won't be answered. No answer. Something better than that I'm on fat. I have a bit feeling about this. I bet anything that is this appearance is related to that big sea, easement, and the mafia. Not good, huh? Leslie seems to figure it out pretty quickly, because he raised a forehead eyebrow at me. I grimly nod. Damn it. I should have just contained myself last night. If something's happened to Earl, then we'll get some officers and eat over there this evening. Pause. Just a quiet investigations at first. See if we can find out anything about Earl. If there's incriminating evidence, then we'll turn it into a full-blown raid. But hopefully it's just a some Ghettos this morning undercover. Hopefully. And Ghettos is like for a predator who's commonly in the early 20th century. The term cat has been used to describe prostitutes, which is a possible where cat as how penis for brother comes from. Okay. I'm pronouncing words really bad today. Leslie gives me a small reassuring smile. It makes me feel a little better. It's like a nervous beat still shifts in my stomach. Tonight it is then. And the boy, ready to go over some more reports? Ready as I'll ever be. The rest of the day sinks into a blur of paper, fork and coffee. Paper, fork and coffee. Leslie and I busy over ours. Well, fuck. Leslie and I busy ourselves with our mountain of reports, so there's not much time for the awkward announcement to come by. And they ended. Not yet. Consider that our is acted, maybe nothing really ever happened at all, hopefully. Maybe I just dozed off in the hotel room and ate a bit of sweet tea. Not really. Yeah, well, I will be leaving this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Well, then, I don't know what to say then. I see you next time.